Hi Jesse, happy Tuesday. It is 4:06 p.m. I'm going to try to make this video short and sweet because I've been in a habit of making long videos or something, and I feel like that gets boring for anyone, regardless of the subject matter. So, one thing concerned me about your last video, and that is your so-called inability to take compliments. You say that you don't know how to take compliments, and I want to address that specifically because I had such a problem with that myself. I just had low self-esteem and couldn't understand ever why anyone would want to compliment me. So I had a very hard time taking compliments and didn't know how to deal with them. So I'm here to tell you that when someone compliments you, they mean it. They're not just saying it just to say something, because people never just say things just to say things. That's a waste of air. So if they're complimenting you, if they say you look pretty, you look pretty. They mean it. So the way to respond to that is just say thank you. Just be sincere. Sincerely thank them, and that's all. You don't have to argue with them and say I don't look pretty, and you don't have to compliment them back or anything. I know people feel like they have to do that sometimes. Just say thank you. That's all. It's good. And then the other thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today, just because I've been reading a lot of it lately and I've been obsessed with it, is this book, and it's called A Writer's Notebook. And I think I may have showed this to you a while back. I got it from Milner, and it's by my favorite author, William Somerset Maugham. And it is just a collection of his short little, just observations. They're literally just entries from his notebook. See, I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're just paragraphs, tiny phrases, anything that he wrote down. And he didn't publish it, he said, because he's so arrogant to think that everyone wants to read everything that ever crossed his mind. He just published it because writing fascinates him, and he himself would be interested in reading the notebook of an author. But he published this after he was essentially finished writing novels and plays and everything. So it mostly just served as just, further reading for anyone who might be interested in it. So I just want to read you a quick little passage from it. This is actually from one of my favorite books, or ends up in one of my favorite books by him, The Moon and Sixpence. Sorry, text message. Another text message. Long text message. Anyway, long passage, bear with me. Each one of us is alone in the world. He is shut in a tower of brass and can communicate with his fellows only by signs, and the signs have no common value, so that their sense is vague and uncertain. We seek pitifully to convey to others the treasures of our heart, but they have not the power to accept them. And so we go lonely, side by side but not together, unable to know our fellows and unknown by them. And so it's a little bit of a cynical look, I think, at language and our ability to communicate effectively with others and have sincere relationships where we can share our ideas. He goes on to say that living in the world and trying to communicate sincerely is like living in another country where you don't really speak the language, and so you're confined to what the conversation manual has in it. And so you have this brain that's seething with beautiful ideas and feelings and emotions, but all you can say is that the umbrella of the gardener's aunt is in the house. And I don't know, I think it's beautiful, and maybe it won't strike you like it struck me, but I think that's part of the point, is sometimes you just come across an author who just words things in such a way that they become a part of you, and you just, either you never knew you felt that way before, or you never knew anyone else in the world felt that way before. And it's a beautiful thing. It's the most amazing experience. And that is why I love books, and it is why I love William Somerset Maugham's works. And I will continue to read them until there is no more for me to read. And it is also why I'm getting this little symbol. I think you've seen it. A little symbol tattooed on me over spring break. It is his symbol that he included on almost all of his books, and I'm going to tattoo it just on my ribs, just beneath my heart. So this video has gotten a little long anyway, even though I said I didn't want to make it long. But I want to know if you have any authors or quotes or passages or just whole books that just you feel epitomize some feeling of yours or your life. I'm interested to know, and if not, it's okay. You still have plenty of time to do reading. I don't feel like I'm done finding things that I connect with. So that's all. I hope you continue to read, and I hope you're enjoying reading. You said you're reading Paper Towns and Looking for Alaska. Nice. Excellent. I plan on reading Lola and the Boy Next Door when I come home for spring break. So that's all I have for you. And I hope you're having a wonderful time, and I hope you're reading. Oh, that brings up another... I just remembered. You should read a book that you can find in my room, on my bookshelf. I think it's called A Break with Charity by Anne Rinaldi, and if you have any time to read it before the play, it's about the Salem witch trials, and it's just lovely. So, that's all. For real this time. Okay. Love you. Bye-bye.